This rather wonderful piece of water behind me is the incredible Lac de Madine in the Meuse region of northern France. Carp anglers travel here from all around the world trying to catch some of the massive carp that live within its depths. The scene this evening is one of peace and tranquility, but tomorrow that will be shattered. 19 countries, 96 teams will turn up here to fish for one of the biggest titles in professional competition carp fishing. This is the World Carp Classic. It started off its life here at Madine before visiting such galactico lakes as Amance, the Orient, and more recently the amazing Lago di Bolsena in Italy. 2015 sees it return to its spiritual home of Lac de Madine, where some of the biggest names in the professional angling world will be battling it out for the title of champion and a share in the £70,000 prize table.
There will be lots of very experienced carp anglers here, especially the French, and lots of English guys and German used to grow up here on the Madine. They used to start European fishing at Madine, so they know the lake really, really well.
The World Carp Classic, I think, so is the biggest event of the carp fishing, and it's the only way for have a competition in a family way, because we know every angler from every part of the world, and this is for a competition is really important.
I mean, it would mean the world, especially for Team USA to take home the trophy. Huge accomplishment.
2009, we had a result. Yeah, we won the competition. Thomas Dunlop and myself. Yep. So it's nice to be back. Weather's looking good. Sun's out. Hopefully the pressure will drop a little bit and the wind and the rain will come in, and yeah, hopefully we'll have another result.
You can win it last minute. I mean, obviously you can be unlucky, you can be lucky or whatever. I mean, but the matter of the fact is that there's 3 fish win. Makes me all excited, because you know, from previous events, you already kind of on the 4th, 5th day know which way it's going, but it is fishing in it. You just never know.
We hope to win it twice, and we will do our best, the best that we can. It would be a great honor for us to get that kind of achievement.
Going on behind me now is the draw, and this is one of the crucial parts of the World Carp Classic. All of the teams get together and go up onto stage one by one, where they pull out a canister from a net, and that will be the place that they fish for the next 5 days. Now, they will have their fingers crossed, because their choice of swim is absolutely crucial. However, it's random, so they can't choose where they want to go. They literally pull a number out, and that's where they've got to live for the next 5 days. Why is it important? Well, Madine is a massive piece of water. Some areas have more fish than others. However, there's been a change in the rules this year, where it's 3 fish that count, and peg choice is absolutely crucial.
So yeah, I'm all for it. I think the majority of the anglers here before the draw will also be a lot happier. Once the draw comes out, and depending on where people get, is as to whether they favour that side of the format or not.
The most important is draw. If you draw good, and then the free fish tactic is different to normal one, so it's gonna be tricky one, because always there is some good spot draw by someone who how to explain, doesn't understand the place, so not always the best swim will win, especially now with the tactic of free fish.
Big 3, I love it. Sort of less the other years at Madine, it was obvious which swims were going to win, and if we look at the situation now, it can all change in the last couple of hours of the competition. right on the top end of the section. It's can't be better. We can only mess up now. But the fish are there, and we're gonna catch them. Not many fish, but big 3.
Yes, we are happy. We didn't expect that we take the number 1 because the most of the best pegs are out, and my team with Daniele and Roberto are very happy to do this. So
if you could have chosen a peg beforehand, would it be this one?
I thought about that peg. You know, all the time is just one chance. Also this year is just one chance. Before, and the last event was pick and ditch. You can choose the peg. Maybe if it was 2, if this one was the first, I leave one and I take the number 1 for sure. But we are happy and we'll do our best.
Very happy with it. I've fished that one before many times. It's in Pike Alley, does lots of fish.
So you're in with a shout then?
It's the first time in all the competitions that I've fished I've got a good peg that's got some fish in it. So I'm really happy.
Come on! With the draw dealt with and the post decided upon, the competitors were left to gather together for national photographs, tactic talks, congratulations or commiserations on their peg choices, or simply to grab a beer and relax in readiness for the high-intensity week ahead. Competition day saw a misty dawn and anglers heading out to their posts all the way around the 46-kilometre shoreline. Many would leave by boat to the islands or far-flung outposts of this magnificent wild lake. Now, Madine's an absolutely massive chunk of water. We're out on a boat now visiting the island where the defending champions are waiting to meet their fate. Now, the island's a very, very popular choice and lots of people want to get onto it, but you know what? There's the dark side and the light side. The dark side traditionally doesn't produce that many fish, but it has been known to throw up 1 or 2 very big ones, so it still leaves it nice and open. This big open patch of water behind us, this is the main open water area, and the far end of the island, that's very, very popular. We know that there's 96 pairs from 19 different nations contesting for that place of champion. You know what? The island is that big. It houses 2 sections. 24 teams are competing for honours within this brilliant area.